Hello Wastelanders, Vlad here. Today we're going to be talking about the red Rocket Prefab and how you can merge foundations with the front so you get a nice clean look inside your camp. Let's jump on in. Start things off by building this 5x2 set of foundations, and I've used different colors so you can follow along. But what we're going to do is we're going to start by building some half walls, and we want that on the back side, one foundation inward, and in the front side of the foundations in the very center facing the back. Make sure that the wallpaper is facing inward on all three of these walls because it is important to the flip with the foundation blueprint. Now remove the back three foundations that are in the center, and we're going to now get our red Rocket Prefab out and go ahead and place it. Now don't try and just stick it in the middle to start things off. Place it a little bit in the back and then kind of ease it in because this is about the exact same width of this opening and it's going to be a little bit of a trick to get everything aligned, but if you ease it in you'll be able to do it without too many issues. And like I said, just do a little bit at a time. Now this won't go flush with the very front foundations. It's going to be about half of a foundation from the very front foundations. So keep that in mind. That's because of that overhang of the red rocket. But you'd have something like this at the moment. And then we can make our final adjustments. Make the height of the red rocket a little bit above the half walls on the sides. That way when you flip the foundations in, they aren't visible on the floor on the inside of the red rocket. And you can jump down in this crevice and give it a look and make sure things look straight. And this one's looking pretty good. And then another way you can check is by placing a foundation attached to the side one and check and see if you have an angle going on and then make some adjustments. If you have to make one side closer to the set of side foundations than the other, make that the one with the door so that there's no gap when you try and walk outside your door once you place this in your camp. Now you should have something that looks like this at this point after you've made your final adjustments. And now we're going to move to the blueprinting phase, and we're going to blueprint the prefab plus all three of the foundations and their half wall. Make sure that you've selected all the items before you create your blueprint. And once you're satisfied that you've selected everything, go ahead and get that blueprint. Now we're ready to place. And once you do place it, you'll see that these floors flip to be on the right side of the wall, and they are now merged with your red rocket. Now if you have trouble placing this, make sure the skirting is above the ground. If you place it where the skirting of the foundations is below, you're going to end up with an error. But make sure the skirting is above the ground and you're good to go. So that's it everybody. That's how to easily get merged foundations with your red Rocket Prefab. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest content from Vladministrator Gaming. Until next time, I'll see you in the wasteland.